Good morning, Western Slope. I'm Bailey Braun, and today our temperatures are going to be very hot. It's going to be very sunny today, so make sure that you're getting prepared for that. Temperatures are on the rise, and that's all week long. That's just in general. Going into summer now, it's going to get hotter and hotter. So to beat the heat, we got to make sure wearing sunscreen, drinking plenty of water and then some, making sure you're wearing loose-fitting clothing, and just maybe scheduling your day so that you're doing more in the morning rather than in the afternoon. That way you're beating the sun and you're beating the heat. However, we do have afternoon showers or afternoon moisture that's on the way that could potentially bring in showers as well as cloud cover later on this week. But for right now, like I said, our temperatures today are at above average, and then as we go on throughout our work week, we're going to average out to our closer to average temperatures later on, and then warming up more towards the weekend. Now, our heat potential is increasing as we get more and more into summer, especially going into the July season. So just gotta be aware of that. Now, this high pressure system right here, it rotates clockwise, and that's bringing in all the heat from the south. Now, as you can see, we're not really seeing too much of that higher heat, but it is going to get hotter and hotter, and this heat is on the way, so we got to make sure that we're aware of that. Make sure you're being aware of any heat advisories that could be issued, that way that you're staying safe outside. Now, this higher pressure system is also bringing in moisture. Now, this moisture coming up from the south contains 200% of moisture content that compared to what we would normally have here on the western slope. Now, what that means is that we have potential for another round of what we had last week storm-wise. That means that around Thursday we could be seeing rainfall, some hail potential, as well as flash flood potential. So just be aware of that. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and I'll probably have more information on that. But for today, clear skies for the most part. It's going to be very sunny and very hot, all because of what's coming up from the south. Now, tomorrow is really when we're going to start to see that. We see a lot more of this moisture coming in and hitting pretty much the Four Corners region, but then clearing out more as we get closer to Friday. So there's that high pressure system that I was talking about. But for today, clear skies for the most part until we get into the later evening hours and the overnight hours as well. As you see here, pretty much all white everywhere as we get into tomorrow, including the afternoon. Now, the higher elevation regions are probably going to see a little bit more of that cloud cover and heavier moisture as well. But as we go into tomorrow evening, that's when that moisture is going to start to really roll out, and that's when it'll start to clear out going into Friday. Now, on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, beautiful sunrise, very bright, very sunny with hardly any clouds in the sky. That's what we can expect all day long. Now, our temperature for right now is 68, and that's pretty warm for such an early morning, but it is just going to continue to heat up quicker and quicker throughout the day, so just be ready. Our high for today is 99, and pretty much everywhere on the western slope is 90 except for Aspen and Gunnison, but later on tonight it'll cool down to 69, and then tomorrow it'll cool just a little tad bit to 97. So it's still going to be very hot, so you got to be ready for that. But on our Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, our high is 99 today before we get higher potential for showers later on this week. And in Montrose, slightly cooler temperatures at 91 and then 90 tomorrow as those storms approach.